Hey guys, welcome to DJ Futures Setup and some education here. I'm on a 4 hour chart. I'm looking at a bull flag. This is the same bull flag that's been mentioned for a long time now. And you can see just kind of over looking at review here how on Tuesday it was the last thing we hit before we went on to break out of this bull flag. A bull flag is simply a sideways consolidation of price action, setting itself up around certain levels and eventually breaking out or breaking down. In this case, this flag has not been touched for a while, and you can clearly see that's exactly where we blew off from. So it kind of gives you an idea that it was accurate. And in the last few videos, yesterday and before, I mentioned we should be breaking out soon, and that's exactly what happened. We broke through. We back tested this bull flag resistance, now support, because it's coming into it with this red candle, and then we proceeded to go up. I'm going to give you some setups now, going into more of a 45-minute chart to show you a better story of what we're looking at. Essentially, we're in no man's land right now between what will be in resistance above and some supports below. This dip in recovery, DNR, means I'd probably take a trade if we tag this level or dip below it and then start going back up, depending on how it happens. Obviously, I need to enter. It can't happen too quick. If I miss it, I miss it. But if I do catch it, it'd be great. If not, you can also possibly play the dip in recovery of this low being set right here. It's only a 5-point low right now, but when you are so bullish and so extended, sometimes these are the setups you're going to get, and you have to trust that they'll work out most of the time. Moving forward, if we continue to sell, which would be ideal, we could get a failed breakdown or a dip in recovery of this level. Now, usually it's one or the other I'm looking for, but a lot of times in this type of market, you might not dip below these lows, but you'll get down to this level and then bounce. You could play that bounce as long as it sets up in enough time for you to enter. Obviously, that would probably go up at least one level up to this set level 7-8 points above, which would be a great trade. You take off 3/4 of your position and you leave 1 or 2 contracts depending on your trade size to run up to the next levels and beyond. If we don't hold these levels and we sell through this flag, that wouldn't be the best thing, but it would be just another back test of the flag and could be a good opportunity to get long. Below there, you have this kind of little low right here set. It's not much right here, but realistically, you could have a new structure built, and that would allow us to trade. So something like, let's say this goes on to just sell right now. It bounces here a little bit, bounces up, and then starts selling more. You might get an opportunity here to go long like this, or it might bounce and then come back down a little bit, and ideally you can get something like this where you wake up in the morning and the price action's around this area. Maybe it's bouncing and then out of nowhere it sells a little bit and then it starts going back up. That's a failed breakdown 101. That might happen tomorrow, and that'd be great. That's a setup I'm looking for. If we can get lucky enough to get down here, that'd be even better, and I could take a failed breakdown of these clusters of lows and go long somewhere in this 44, 45 range. If that doesn't work out and we continue to sell, these white areas of interest where I would love to see structure build or the levels get lost and then bounce back with force above and hold for a few minutes, potentially allowing me to enter for a reclaim, not a failed breakdown, because if there's no lows to work with, you can't do a failed breakdown. If we can get low enough for this low right here and dip below and then reclaim above right here, that'd be great, something like this. Otherwise, you have a couple lows down here that you can enter for longs if you can get below and then reclaim them. Give it a few minutes, wait for confirmation, and then enter for longs. So that's what DJ is looking like right now. I hope that helps. Have a great night.